With an update in the case of a former doctor that we've been covering for years. He's accused of sexually abusing his patients, nearly 200 women and children, but he has not been criminally charged. Now, the Oregon Department of Justice will consider prosecuting. Alma McCarty joins us now from the newsroom. Alma, what sparked this new development?
Well, Christine, the Clackamas County District Attorney, he wrote to the DOJ, wrote a letter asking it to take up the investigation into David Farley. The DA claims his office has encountered, quote, significant legal and factual difficulties advancing prosecution, and that the deeply troubling allegations warrant a second review.
It's been a living nightmare for the women and children that we represent.
It's been more than 4 years since Dr. David Farley abruptly retired from his West Linn practice amid widespread accusations of sexual abuse. 4 years since his medical license was revoked, and 4 years since his alleged victims first filed a lawsuit. Courtney Tom is one of their attorneys.
And that was as a result of the local police department, West Linn PD, and the local prosecutor not listening. They were dismissed. They weren't believed. They were told, he's a doctor. This is going to be difficult. We can't do anything for you.
Then a Clackamas County grand jury declined to indict Farley on criminal charges 2 years ago.
Back in 2022, when it became very clear to anyone paying attention that the DA's office was not protecting and serving as they took the oath to do, that's when a number of survivors banded together and sent a letter to the Oregon Attorney General's office, basically asking them to intervene.
And the DOJ confirms they have been reviewing the case for some time. Then this week, Clackamas County DA John Wentworth penned his own letter to the Attorney General, asking the DOJ to handle the continued investigation and prosecution of the former doctor. In it, writing, "I believe a comprehensive review by your office, coupled with the trust you have developed with the plaintiffs' attorneys and their clients, may provide the opportunity needed to move forward." Tom and her clients believe this request comes a few years too late.
If you, as a prosecutor, have any moment of doubt that your office can properly prosecute a pedophile, a sexual abuser, someone who's touching sexually his patients, you seek out the assistance of the state attorney general's office. You don't do it, 4 years later.
However, her team remains hopeful that the AG's review of the criminal case will lead to justice.
At the end of the day, the goal here for everybody involved, including the survivors, is for the truth to come out.
We reached out to the attorney representing Farley, but we haven't heard back. A spokesperson for the DOJ told me the department will continue its review of the case, and if there's a basis for prosecution, the DOJ will handle that. Meanwhile, more than 170 plaintiffs have signed on to that civil lawsuit against Farley that is scheduled to go to trial in 2026. Christine?
Yeah, we followed this story for years, and of course, we'll stay on top of any updates. Thank you for your reporting, Alma.